Hi everybody, it is Ty Monley and I am here today, crusty face, coming to you from bed rest. Yes, I am on bed rest for 2 to 3 weeks due to an injury. So really what I'm going to do today, we are going to do a makeup tutorial. It's going to be a real lazy girl style. I'm going to talk to you about my injury, talk to you about how I feel about this shit, for real. Yeah, so let's go. So first things first, get those glasses off. So I'm just going to moisturize, go through the process with y'all so y'all can see how I get ready. You know, some of you all may do the same thing I do, some of you all probably don't. So I'm going to moisturize first, and this is some Dermasil I actually get from the Dollar Tree. It's an oil-free daily facial cream with vitamin E. So I got that from the Dollar Tree. Of course, it's $1. Oh, I put too much on. Works well for me and my skin, because I have really, I can get all down here in my neck and stuff. So I have really dry skin, but sometimes it can become a combination of oily and dry. But 9 times out of 10, it's dry. Okay, so with the injury, I tore my Achilles June 29th. Yes. I was outside playing with some kids, racing and running, and the moment I took off to run, I basically stepped down on my left foot wrong. Achilles tore from the ankle, you know, where it's at. It tore from the bone, rolled up my calf. But okay, let me start over. So I was running June 29th, playing with some kids, outside with my friends, just having fun or whatever. And then I feel like this pop as I'm running. So I'm just like, okay, so what happened? Like, what did I do? Like, I thought I just sprained my ankle, but once it popped, I fell forward. And in the midst of me falling forward or whatever, I'm thinking like, okay, hold on, this don't feel right. Like, this feel like, now I sprained my ankle before plenty of times, so that's why my ankle was already weak. So I'm just like, this don't feel like no ankle sprain as I'm laying there. I thought once I got up from the ground, y'all, I literally thought my foot was just gonna be dangling like this. I thought I had like broke my ankle, like broke my foot type of thing. But when I got up, I was able to like hop and kind of walk on it, but I just knew something wasn't right or whatever. So I was just like, okay, Tawanda, what did you do today? What did you mess up? Because I'm so clumsy. But the thing is, I've never broken a bone. I've sprained things. I've got cuts and bruises and scars galore, but I've never like broken anything. So right now, this is the Ulta Flawless Prime. I'm just going in for my pores because I have really large pores. If you all can see those, they're really large. So I'm just gonna go in and kind of fill those so my foundation lays a lot better. Okay, so my friend, he came help me up. So as I'm walking, I'm telling him, I'm like, look, something just don't feel right. I'm like, I feel like I broke something, like I need to go to the emergency room. So he like, all right, let's put some ice on it. We put some ice on it, and I'm thinking like, okay, maybe it's just a sprain, Tawanda, because if it was broken, like, you know, you wouldn't be able to walk, you would be in a lot of pain. Like, I was in pain, but it wasn't a lot of pain. So we steady, you know, I'm steady going about my day because I had plans, and I'm gonna tell y'all what my plans was. But he said, well, maybe, you know, it sounded like you tore your Achilles or whatever. He was like, I hope that ain't what it is, but that's what it sounds like. So he an athlete, you know, he's telling me like the things he know and stuff like that. I'm just like, okay. I'm kind of like brushing it off because I'm like, just a bad sprain. Like, I really just sprained it this time type of thing. So that's Saturday, June 29th, and it's probably 3:30 to 4 in the afternoon. So I'm in Alabama, I was supposed to be in Nashville, Tennessee that night at 8 o'clock. So I can go to trap karaoke. If you don't know what trap karaoke is literally like the black experience. Is any and everything like that you need to get the black experience, for the culture, for the music. And I have been following him on IG for like probably 2 years. They've been going to like different cities. I've been watching the videos. It just looks so lit. So I finally got tickets to a city that was close to me, and I do this the same day. I knew better running with them kids. I knew better running, period. Do it look like I'm supposed to be out here running? No, it don't. And I knew better. So anyway, so I'm running. I'm supposed to be doing my makeup. Obviously, y'all can tell this is my first talk through makeup type of thing. And I get sidetracked. You know, kind of like ADHD. Get sidetracked real fast. Anywho, so I decide I'm still going to trap karaoke, despite my injury and all that. So we drive the hour and a half to 2 hours to Nashville. I got the ice wrapped around. I then went to Walgreens, got like an ace bandage type of thing situation. I'm out here trying to rig this because I am going to trap karaoke. This is the NYX Professional eyebrow pencil or whatever. So I'm like, I am going to trap karaoke. So my bad, I be having to concentrate on my brows because some days they be looking good, other days I be like, sis, what are you doing out here? But okay, so we get to Nashville. I go to my friend's house and I'm just like, I'm going to make this work. So we get ready. Thing is, I can't keep the ice bandage on with my shoe on, and I gotta have a shoe on to get into the venue, of course. So I just put on my tennis shoes and I'm like, I'm gonna be comfortable or whatever, but I need to be careful. So I'm in pain, but I'm not in a lot of pain, so I'm just thinking it's nothing that bad. Going on, went to trap karaoke, stood up for 3.5 hours, like the entire time basically, because it's from 8 to 12. We got there like 9, so I stood up from 9 to 11:30. When 11:30 came around, I was just like, okay, I gotta go sit down. I gotta go to the car, y'all. But I danced, did the electric slide, I swag surfed. I did all of this on this ankle, not knowing the severity of my injury. Next day I leave Nashville, I come home, and it's just like, okay, now the pain is getting bad. So I'm just thinking, and it's swollen. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's just from everything that I did yesterday. I should have had it elevated. I should have came home. I should have been in the bed. But as you can tell, I'm irresponsible in certain situations, and that was one. And I chose that. I had fun. I don't regret going. I had fun. But so sweet. It knocks me off my feet. Yeah. Anywho, and so I'm talking to my dad, and my dad is like, okay, you need to go to the urgent care tomorrow, which would have been Monday morning. So I'm just like, you know, okay, I'm gonna go to the urgent care or whatever. So Monday morning comes around, I take his advice, I go to the urgent care. I'm probably gonna have to do this off camera. So I go to the urgent care. They like, okay, they did x-rays and all of that. So they basically telling me like, there's a possible tear or fracture to the ankle. So I'm just like, okay. So like, so what that means type of thing. Like, just, let your girl know something. So they like, well, they, can't really tell me. They have to refer me to a specialist or whatever. Dang, I forgot what kind of doctor it is. Is it an orthopedic doctor? I can't remember. Anyway, so they refer me, excuse me, to the guy. This is now July 1st, so this is 4th of July week, which means a lot of people are on vacation and stuff like that. So I couldn't get an appointment in until that Wednesday. So they gave me a boot, you know, that big chunky thing that goes on your foot. They give me the boot. I have to wear the boot, you know, because they don't want me to move it because they don't know how severe it is. So, okay, you know, fine with me. So I'm wearing the boot. I'm going about my day. Still having a hot girl summer. Still out here trying to have fun. Still out here trying to mix and mingle with people with this boot on my foot. Go to the foot doctor. They do you know, little test, touch and feel, and can't really tell me much. So he's like, well, we're gonna have to do MRI test or whatever. So I'm just like, okay, you know, cool. I'm like, okay, cool. Never had an MRI because I've never broken anything, you know. Never had to go through all of this. So my eyebrow's gonna be trash, but y'all just bear with me. Anywho, so this is Wednesday. Can't do the MRI to Friday because the 4th was Thursday, which was a holiday. They're closed. So now I'm just still like, it ain't that deep, y'all. Like, it's just a fracture. It ain't that deep. I mean, not a fracture. It's just a sprain. Like, it ain't that deep type of thing. But, you know, they just want to be on the safe side. So I'm just like, okay, you know, I'll go with it. So in the process of me just going with the flow, I'm still having fun. I'm still having a hot girl summer. Like, what y'all thought? I wasn't gonna have a hot girl summer. So, go to the MRI, do that. That was such a weird experience. It reminded me like of Stranger Things or something. Like, I was like, what are all these noises? Like, I wasn't, you know, prepared or ready for all of that. She did tell me it was going to be loud, but it was loud. So MRI, do that, yada yada yada. Still enjoy, that was Friday, still enjoy my weekend because I'm thinking it's not that serious. Everybody been praying for me, telling me like, oh no, you know, you good, stuff like that or whatever, you know, trying to get your hopes together and stuff. Not getting them up. Well, yeah, getting them up, like, yeah, getting you all excited. So I'm thinking like, you know, I'm good type of thing. Go Monday for my results, and sure enough, I have torn my Achilles. Now the doctor comes in and now he's explaining what has happened, what he thought. Once I tore it, it ripped from the bone and some went down into my heel of my foot. The other rolled up. It's like an elastic band, so the other rolled up into my calf. So now I'm like, okay, that makes sense because my calf has been tight this entire time, but I'm still able to walk with the boot on, so that still hasn't been a problem or whatever. So he starts talking about surgery. He like, well, you will have to do surgery. We're going to see if we can get you in for this Friday or this Monday coming up. Baby, I'm supposed to be in New York on Friday. Like, I had a whole New York trip that had been planned 2 months prior. So now I'm emotional. Like, everything is spinning. And I'm just like, you know, this is not what I planned for. This is not what I thought what was going to happen. Yeah, my makeup brushes are really dirty right now, so I don't mind that. So they're going to look a little stiff. And I'm actually going to clean them after this because this has been too long. As you can tell, I've had a lot going on within the last 2 weeks. So had to cancel my New York trip. I was hurt about that because I've never been to New York. This was my first trip. I was ready to vlog for y'all and everything. So I had to wind up canceling that. Heartbroken as can be. So now I live, of course, like I stated before, I live in Alabama. All my family is in Missouri. So now I have to, you know, work out some things with getting a family member down here because after you have this surgery, you're on bed rest for 2 to 3 weeks. Like, you can't be up moving because of how they position your foot in this splint cast type of thing. So that was a headache. And then just, you know, it was just an emotional toll, really. Just everything of never having a surgery, then all of a sudden me simply running and playing with kids and I stepped down wrong has caused all of this in my life. So just so many emotions were just going through my mind, like so many. But that brings me here. So a week after that, after I got the diagnosis, well, yeah, of what it was, I had surgery. I was scared the entire week. I cried like the entire time of just like trying to prepare myself mentally for it, because I didn't want to have to, you know, go through that. I'm thinking like, I'm gonna do surgery. It's gonna be some weight loss surgery, not this like on my foot type of thing. But you know, I just had to prepare myself, get mentally, you know, prepared for it. I feel like I did, but I feel like, you know, it could have been a lot better. And prepare for it in the beginning was definitely a mental thing, but I think more so it's been the after the surgery that's the hard part. It's like having somebody wait on you hand and foot when you used to doing everything for yourself. Now, most people be like, oh, I would love somebody doing everything for me. But I've always been an independent type of person. I've always, sorry, this is the LA Pro. This is in a color toffee. But I've always been an independent person. I don't like people doing stuff for me. Because if you want something done right, do it yourself. Type of thing. So that honestly has just been the hard part, is getting used to not being able to do for myself and actually, you know, having somebody here with me, because I'm so used to being by myself type of thing. So this is like all, oh, I got that everywhere. This is all such a new experience and I'm having to get used to it. So that brings me here after the surgery, and I am getting used to hopping around. The bad thing about the hopping around, I do have crutches. The bad thing about that is it's making my other ankle and my other foot, like, of course, overworking itself. So now that feels like it's becoming weak, and I definitely, you know, don't want that. Right here is just the Ulta Double Duty Wet and Dry Press Powder Foundation in the color dark. I just dab my brush in it and I just brush the powder over that concealer I just put on my eyelids. To me, it just makes, in my opinion, it makes my eyeshadow just a lot smoother when I brush it on. So I just get a little powder, dab it just like that, and then just pat that right over that concealer. It kind of gets some of that wetness out and soak that up. And I just dab it. I know I look extra light in the eyes, but you know, that's gonna come together. This is a real trial and error type of thing. I honestly don't even know the look that I'm going for. I'm just more so talking. So who's to say that I'm even going to upload this when I get done? Yeah, so we'll see. I think I'm going for a pink look today. So you all have seen how I prep my eyes for my eye tutorial. For the completed look, please stay tuned for the next video. Thank you. Please comment, like, and subscribe.